Hi guys, today I'm here to recreate Lisa's makeup look from the beginning of the Ddu Du Ddu music video. That is so much fun to say compared to like any other song title. Like it's an actual sound effect. I love it. So anyway, I'll be doing that really cool eyeliner look she had at the beginning, and I'll do my best to recreate it on my eyes. I'll be focusing pretty much only on the eye part because the rest of it, like, there's nothing that like different about it in terms of like normal everyday makeup, but it's the eyes and that specific look that really like add that interest, you know. So yeah, we're gonna be trying to recreate that and hope you enjoy. Alright, so we'll start with priming the eyelids because I have like a little bit of veininess to cover up. So I'll be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. It looks like this. It's actually really nice. Like, I'm used to the Shape Tape and I've been using that forever. And recently I got this one, and I do really like the formula on this as well because it's like more of a thin formula, but like it still has nice coverage. Like, it won't be as completely cover everything as the Shape Tape, which I still love. But yeah, this one's like a little more easygoing, I guess, so I'll be using that. It has like a nice doe foot applicator, pretty like standard for Tarte, you know. Alright, I absolutely, like, this is why I don't do makeup tutorials often, because I hate doing my makeup from like baby mirrors like this. Like, I'm the person who sits like up close in one of those like 20 times enlarging mirrors with the light and everything, and like has my face like this close to it, you know. I'm one of those people, so for this, so like for me this is a little bit like difficult and a pain in the butt, but I still like, I want to film this and it's like fun to be able to talk while doing it, so I put up with it. So anyway, on the eyelids we go, just a little bit to prime away, and Beauty Blender, the typical, and get that in there. I actually don't often tend to dampen my Beauty Blender, but I washed them recently, so today I did. I don't know why, like, I don't find it like as crucial, because like most people always wet them, but I don't know. I don't find like the need to always do that. I don't know. Alright, then we're really quickly gonna set this. So I'm gonna go into my Modern Renaissance palette, which is what I'm gonna be using for this whole video, with a light hand to do this look, because there's nothing that like crazy about it, but I think there's like a good variety of shades here to help us with this look. So I'm gonna go into Tempera on the end here, just, you know, to set the eye, something that blends with my skin tone. I just like set my crease a little, that's all I want on the crease, just to make sure that my concealer stays put. So it looks like in the photo, I have my reference picture like right up there, it looks like she has the slightest wash of color on her lid to add like a tiny bit of definition, but for the most part it's just the eyeliner on the top lid. But I'm gonna go in with like the slightest bit of color just to deepen it a tiny bit. So I'm gonna mix together Golden Ochre with Warm Taupe to have something like medium toned, just like very light-handed here, and dust it off because this stuff goes heavy. So yeah, just like throw that in the crease a tiny bit, focusing more in the center. Alright, done with that. Here we have the basics. Now I guess we're ready to go in with the eyeliner. This is the interesting part. So I'll be using the Tarte Maneater eyeliner, just plain pitch black, the usual. And yeah, so the goal here I think is to keep it quite thin to your lash line. Just like bring it out a little bit, like, then join it back up with your crease on the inner and outer corner. So we're just gonna go for that, which will be a challenge with this mirror for me, but let's do it. Alright, so we have the base down there, so just across my lash line, started thickening it out a little bit as we go towards my outer corner, and now time for the basic wing part. We'll do the bottom first and then connect it upward to my crease. Alright, so now that I've done this side, I feel like it went up a little too far for my crease, so I'm going to take off a little bit of the corner here because it won't connect quite right. So, yeah. Alright, so there's the bottom part, and now for the tricky part, actually connecting it into my crease. not really looking forward to this because my crease is like pretty deep set, so it's gonna be kind of hard to not have it smear everywhere and all that, so I'll probably have to like keep my eye shut until it dries. Good times. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, here we have the wing on one side. I'll be back after I do the other and we'll move on. Alright, so now we're going to do this on the inner corner as well. So you just want to like take it from the last like corner of eyeliner and bring it up into your crease a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with my concealer and obviously conceal under my eyes. Kind of important step. So for the tight inner corners, I like to go in with a smaller beauty blender and pat into the inner corner like that. Then I go in with some Bare Minerals setting powder, and I'm using this Real Techniques brush right here. That's just for setting. It's literally called setting brush, so dip in there a little and set. Alright, so for the lower lash line, she has kind of like a little bit of a pink tint going on, so I'm going to start with Bon Fresco and just take that kind of more in the center of the lower lash line just to add like a tiny like little bit of pink under there. And once that's on her inner and outer corner, she seems to have a little bit of a darker pink kind of coming out, so I'm going to go in with Love Letter and take that light-handedly and just kind of like bring it out a little bit like under the wing and a little in the inner corner, like very, very close to the lash line. Alright, so that's it for the eyeshadow, and now just a little bit of fairly light mascara it looks like, and surprise, surprise, I'm using Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, so be back in a second with that. Alright, so here we have the completed eye look. Here we go, and just for the fun of it, to match the look better, I'll put on some kind of salmon pink lipstick. So let's just... Alright, and there we have it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and try recreating this look too. I think it's really pretty, really unique and interesting, and yeah, I think their makeup all throughout this video was so cool. Like, I went through pausing almost everything and just like blown away by how like pretty everything looked and like how beautiful their faces looked. And I know a lot of that is definitely natural, but I think their makeup artist did a great job too. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!